Hi, Mike Damergis here for the Fantasy Sports Network. Let's go back in time to 1985 for the last USFL championship between the Oakland Invaders and Baltimore Stars. Well, what was the USFL, you ask? Let me tell you about it. Well, the USFL was officially the United States Football League that gave birth to future Hall of Famers like Jim Kelly, Steve Young, and Reggie White. It also made Donald Trump a household name as owner of the New Jersey Generals. But let's go back in time and look at some of the players who would have been the best fantasy performers of today. The conversation starts and ends with Herschel Walker. Yeah, kids, Walker, the MMA fighter. Walker rushed for over 2,400 yards in 1985 and scored 21 touchdowns. In his USFL career, Walker had 54 touchdowns and rushed for over 5,500 yards. Another great back was Gary Anderson from the Tampa Bay Bandits. The Bandits outdrew the Buccaneers in attendance at times in the mid-'80s, as Steve Spurrier's fun and gun offense was the talk of the town in Tampa. Anderson's versatile talent as a receiver and rusher led Spurrier's attack with 45 TDs in his three-year career, scoring 16 in 85, also notching up 72 receptions. Meanwhile, in Philadelphia and Baltimore, Kelvin Bryant scored 47 touchdowns on the ground and through the air, leading the Stars to 2 USFL championships before winning a third championship with the Redskins in 1987. At quarterback, the USFL was flush with gunslingers like Jim Kelly, Bobby Hebert, and John Reaves. Kelly tossed 83 touchdowns in only 2 USFL seasons, a league best 44 in 84, as a run-and-shoot offense was hotter than a Houston barbecue in Texas. Hebert, the Cajun Cannon, threw 81 TDs for the Panthers and Invaders and won the first USFL championship against Jim Mora's Stars. Ironically, Hebert went on to play for Mora in New Orleans as the Saints became perennial playoff contenders with the influx of USFLers. John Reaves threw 53 TD passes and close to 8,300 yards in his last 2 USFL seasons under Spurrier. The Bandits, partially owned by actor Burt Reynolds, scored over 1,200 points over 3 years. Vinny Testaverde could not be reached for comment. At wide receiver, there is so much to go around. Let's start with AC Anthony Carter. Carter hauled in 14 Ts in 85 and 27 over his USFL career. In Houston, Richard Johnson caught Jim Kelly's bombs for 29 TDs in his 2 years. Teammate Ricky Sanders hauled in 18 before becoming a Super Bowl hero for the Redskins. The fact is that the USFL was fantasy football in the spring and in the summer, an 18-game season. For more about the USFL, catch my book. Just Google USFL book by Mike Damergis.